sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the NSAA and the Nebraska State Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, and Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Reining Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Vera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestat, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and A Public Transit.
With the start of game day coverage, here's Trent Florum.
Welcome once again to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. I am Trent Florum, and Kevin Martin will rejoin me shortly as we bring you high school boys basketball between the Southwest Rough Riders and the Cambridge Trojans. The Rough Riders are 3-6 on the season and took on the Hitchcock County Falcons on Tuesday night. Both teams came out firing, and the Falcons led 18-14 after one. It was all Falcons in the second quarter, though, as they outscored the Rough Riders 21-6 to take a 39-20 lead into the half. The Falcons outscored the Rough Riders 13-7 in the third quarter and took a 52-27 lead into the final quarter. The Falcons won the fourth quarter 12-8 to get the win, 64-35. The Trojans are also 3-6 on the season, and they took on the Maywood Hayes Center Wolves last Friday. A back-and-forth battle in the opening quarter ended with Hodge Rayburn hitting a three at the buzzer, and the Trojans led it 13-12 after one. The Trojans outscored the Wolves again in a highly contested second quarter, this time 15-11 to take a 28-23 lead into the half. Defense controlled the third quarter as the Trojans outscored the Wolves 10-6 to take a 38-29 lead into the final stanza. The Trojans would win the fourth quarter 16-11 to make the final Cambridge 54, Maywood Hayes Center 40. Creighton Ruggles, Brady Allmeyer, and Sean Pauley were the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we'll be joined by Southwest Rough Rider head coach Christian Arterburn, and it's all right here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC.
First Central Bank.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
Taco John's Courtside continues now from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. I am Trent Florman. Joining me now is Southwest Rough Rider head coach Christian Arterburn. And, Coach, thanks for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show.
Yeah, thanks for covering us tonight, Trent.
Hey, how's the injury bug treated you guys so far this season? Everybody get through football in the first part of the 2024 season through healthy for you?
Actually, we ended up with a couple of football injuries there on that playoff game, and lost a couple kids there for 4 to 6 weeks, and we got them back right before Christmas. So Derek Kelly, he broke his back there in the playoff game, and fortunately, we got him back now. So as of now, knock on wood, we're healthy, and no injuries and no sickness.
You guys got a pretty young basketball team this year. What was some of your goals and expectations coming into the season?
Yeah, we knew we were going to be pretty young and inexperienced, and I guess our goals right at the beginning of the season, when we're still a little bit banged up, was just to go compete night in and night out. And now that we're healthy, we want to be 500 by RPAC, kind of our goal, and just continue that competing night in and night out. Go give everyone their best shot. And those teams that are maybe the top tier teams, go give them a run for their money. And the games that we should win, come out with a win in those games.
Now you're getting healthy, but now you got to get everybody with them basketball legs. I mean, take some time off. It's tough to get back into that basketball season.
It is, and you took the 6 days off there for moratorium, and it seems like we're in decent shape going into Christmas, and it seems like we're a little sluggish coming out, and maybe we're not quite where we need to be yet, but we're working on that every night to get in shape.
Well, you took on Hitchcock County on Tuesday night. A game that kind of got away from you. Came out real hot in the first quarter, scored quite a few points, and then Hitchcock County kind of got the best of you the last 3 quarters. Talk to us about that Hitchcock County game.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story of our season. We struggled to put 4 good quarters of basketball together, and we saw glimpses of our potential there in that first quarter. I thought we played a great first quarter. I think we were down 18-16 after that first quarter, and you even look 4 minutes into the second quarter, all down 22-18, and then we just hit a drought and couldn't score, and things seemed to snowball from there. And played a really bad second, third quarter, and then came back out of the fourth quarter and kind of played to our potential. So that's what we've been really working on, is being a consistent ball team where we put 4 good quarters together. Because I truly think when we put 4 quarters together, we're a pretty good basketball team, but we can't let little mistakes turn into snowball effects like we did against Hitchcock.
You're listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I'm Trent Florin, visiting with Southwest Rough Rider head coach Christian Arterburn. And, Coach, you were talking about, having them bad quarters, but sometimes that happens when you got a young team. You just, kind of struggling to find the speed of the game and everything.
Yeah, it does. And we're starting 2 sophomores, and Jacob Barber and Derek Kelly. And Derek was, as a freshman, he was at Hugoton, Kansas, and he was hurt, so he didn't play. He hasn't played basketball since the 7th grade year, and you got Jacob Barber as a sophomore, and then you got Alex Lashley as a junior that has no varsity experience for this year. And like you said, that kind of comes with a young, inexperienced team, and 3-4 mistakes kind of turns into a snowball, and all of a sudden you go from being in the ball game to being down 12 or 14. So that's something we just really focused on in practice this week, and we're going to continue to focus on the rest of the season.
Well, tonight you're going to take on the Cambridge Trojans, and, of course, rivalry game coming up here. You're very familiar with these guys. Play them several times. Seems like several times every year. This year probably the only time, unless it ain't an RPAC tournament. But talk to us about the Trojans, what you know about them, and how do you guys come out with the victory tonight?
Yeah, and Cambridge is a good basketball team that's kind of had a brutal schedule. And you look at the 3 guards and Ruggles and Altmaier and Hodge Rayburn there. They're 3 really good basketball players. And yeah, some of the film I watched, it seems like when they're knocking shots down, they're really, really, really tough to beat. And, so we're going to have to shut those 3 down to have some success tonight. And they're going to play some pressure defense, some 2-2-1 back into some 3-2 and some man-to-man defense. And they're going to be up in our drills all night long and making us uncomfortable. So we're going to have to handle the pressure and run through our offense and create scoring opportunities for ourselves. But on our end, we're gonna try to amp up the pressure and kind of play the same style of basketball they do, get up and down the court, amp up the pressure, and hopefully knock down some shots ourselves.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show. Appreciate the time, and I want to wish you good luck tonight and also throughout the rest of the basketball season.
Hey, thank you, Trent.
That was Southwest Rough Rider head coach Christian Arterburn. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we will hear we'll be joined by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard and all the actions right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
At Waypoint Bank, our lending decisions are made locally and quickly. When you deal with a family-owned bank like Waypoint, you aren't just a number. We proudly offer personalized care with a history of strong values. At Waypoint Bank, we've been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Our word is our bond and has been for all these years. It's called relationship banking. Nothing new, just something we do at Waypoint Bank. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trev Florman. Joining me now is Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, thanks for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show.
Oh, yeah, anytime, Trent.
Hey, how's the injury bug? I know we've had a couple of bumps and bruises here and have suffered a little bit of a knee problem. Everybody healthy and ready to go tonight?
Yeah, I think so. It's been nice to have, a full week off between games and, been able to give the guys some rest just with some shorter practices. And it kind of seems like everyone's getting healthier, which is always a good thing this time of year.
You guys got, the four juniors that, played quite a bit last year. You knew they were probably going to be starters this year. But you've had some guys stepped up here. Braden Miller's been playing some pretty good ball, and so is Sean Pauly and Braxton Miller. Oh, the freshman coming in, he's played some pretty good minutes. So you got to be pleased with the way these young guys have stepped up for you.
Yeah, no doubt. That was kind of the thing coming into the year was who that fifth starter was going to be. We kind of had four guys who were pretty proven as good players, and we kind of knew what they were going to be able to bring to the table. But we were interested in how we're going to fill that fifth spot, and we've kind of done it by committee. Braden Miller's starting right now. He just kind of gives us a little bit different dimension with some size. Allows the other guys to guard, the guys that they're probably more well-suited to guard. But then Sean stepped in. He's had a couple really nice games. He's probably at this point, the best scorer of those three. So that's been a nice little boost for us. And I still think Braxton's doing a lot of nice things. Not shooting it as well as he would like. But everything else has been really good as far as ball handling, defense. He's always in the right spot. And then, we've thrown Gavin in there, and Gavin's done some nice things as well. He can use that length kind of like Braden can with guarding the bigger dudes, being able to grab a few rebounds. So I've been really pleased with what we've gotten from those four guys. It's been nice to kind of switch up the rotation a little bit and get some of our, those four juniors, Brady Hodge, Creighton, and Matt, kind of get them some breaks, especially throughout first half, so that they're fresh for long stretches in the second half.
We are listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I'm Trent Florham, visiting with Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, your guys' last action, you're supposed to play Paxton last Saturday, but that game, of course, got postponed due to the weather and now canceled because of the weather. But you took on Maywood Hayes Center. You got a victory over them, and that was a good win for you guys because they were having a pretty good season. So talk to us about that Maywood Hayes Center game. Yeah,
they're having a nice season. We kind of changed up our defense, and I think it caught them off guard a little bit with a little more of the press and the pressure in the half court. Things that we've done in games but hadn't really committed to doing it full time. until that Pleasanton Holiday Tournament against Insoma Myrna. And I guess we did do it one time before break, but the Kozak game was kind of a tough challenge, and maybe they thought that it was just kind of a one-off thing. But kind of come off guard with that, pressured the ball really well, flew around really well, and then when we do that, we found that we end up shooting the ball better. And so I thought we shot the ball really nice. Made plays for each other, got eyes up, and got some transition buckets, which were big. And so just a really nice all-around effort. Defensively, I thought we were really good. We lost Jackson Anders a couple times. And if you lose him, it's going in. So we had a few, kind of lapses there. Things we're not going to be able to do tonight because we have a similar challenge with Houston. But I just thought it was a really, really nice all-around effort. Got great contributions to everyone who played, and really excited to see if we can build on that now.
Yeah, talking about tonight's ball game, you guys take on the Southwest Rough Riders, and they're not having the season they'd probably like to have right now. They've been struggling a little bit, but do got some good ball players on that team, and, of course, it's a rivalry game, so kind of throw the records out the window and talk to us about Southwest.
Yeah, we were kind of having very similar seasons where, we got one RPAC East win kind of early, us against Southern Valley, them against Arapahoe, and then, kind of built some momentum lately with a couple wins coming into this. They're playing better. They got a couple kids, healthy, it seems like, just from looking at the stats. There were kids who were missing, from games. Getting Kelly back to playing has been huge for him, kind of gives him a new, post player, but also just another really good athlete who can go out and fly around. And then Houston's a huge challenge, leading the conference in scoring right now. He's scored 20 or more points in 6 of his 9 games. He can shoot from deep. He can attack the hoop. He's going to make his free throws if you foul him. As good a scorer as we've played against to this point in the season.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show, and wish you good luck tonight, and we look forward to talking to you after the ball game.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, Kevin Martin will rejoin me, and we will talk about the starting lineups and get ready for the opening tip-off, and everything's right here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Cambridge. We get ready for the boys' action tonight. So let's bring in the starting lineup brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. 70 million American adults have high blood pressure. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Rough Riders in the baby blue uniforms tonight, number 2, a 5'8" sophomore, Jacob Barber. Number 13, a 6-foot junior, Shai King. Number 15, a 6'4" sophomore, Derek Kelly. Number 21, a 6-foot junior, Houston Billiter. At number 33, a 5'10" junior, Alex Lashley. Head coaches, Christian Arterburn, assistant coach Michael Broad for the Rough Riders. For the Trojans, number 12, a 6-foot junior, Creighton Ruggles. Number 14, a 5'7" junior, Brady Allmeyer. Number 15, a 5'7" junior, Maverick Webb. Number 20, a 6-foot junior, Hodge Rayburn. And number 23, a 6-foot junior, Braden Miller. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. Trojans go left to right wearing the white uniforms, black numbers. It says Cambridge in orange across their chest. It said Southwest in the baby blue uniforms, white numbers, and it says Riders in black across their chest. Ruggles and Billiter to jump it up here as we get ready to start the ball game. Referee approaches the circle, ball's in the air, and we're underway. Billiter wins the jump. It's going to be picked up by Kelly. Kelly off to number 33, Lashley. Back to Billiter. He'll bring it across the timeline, picked up by Webb. Man-to-man defense out of the Trojans. It's Williams on the right wing. Let's get pass inside to Lashley. Turn around jumper at the free throw line's missed, but we got a foul right off the bat. Let's see who this is on. Brady Allmeyer is going to pick up his first foul of the ball game. Lashley at the free throw line. 100% on the season, just 1 of 1. Shots on the way, and he misses that one. Quickly cut your percentage down to 50%, Kevin.
Got to get there more, buddy.
So Lashley averaging 1.1 points a game, and he hits the second one. So Rough Riders on the board first. They lead it 1-0. Billiter, the leading scorer in the RPAC, leads the Rough Riders with 19 points a game. Here's Allmeyer off to Ruggles here on the right wing. Skip pass over to Webb on the left wing. Back up top, it comes Rayburn. Rayburn will drive. It's on the way, won't go. Miller gets the rebound. And now Ruggles has it. He's going to be fouled. It's going to be on number 2, Jacob Barber. Barber picks up his first. It's on the floor. Trojans will have it underneath their own basket here off the near side.
This game's going to be called a lot tighter than the girls' game, apparently.
Webb to inbound it. Going to get it into Ruggles. Spin move. Jumper on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Derek Kelly. Kelly off to Billiter. They'll bring it across the timeline. Kelly going to work to Williams on the right side. Inside it goes to Lashley. Ball's knocked away. And it's picked up by Kelly. Shots on the way. Won't go. Ruggles with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Looking for Rayburn. Kicks out to Allmeyer. Short corner shots on the way. Bounces around. Won't go. Miller with the rebound. And shot goes out of blocked out of bounds. Well, we thought it might be. Webb to inbound it. Box set from the Trojans off the far side. Going to get it in. Miller, shots up, won't go, but he's fouled. It's going to be on Lashley.
Kind of a jerky start, both teams.
Fouls on number 33, Alex Lashley, his first team second.
Miller at the free throw line on the season. He's 38%, 3 of 8. Shots on the way, and he swishes that one. Nothing but net. Tied up at 1. Miller with the second one trying to break the lead, give the Trojans their first lead of the night. Just a minute gone out of the ball game, and we're tied at 1. Miller misses the second one. Rebound comes down to Billiter. Billiter quickly up the floor. It's down to Kelly now. Back out to Billiter. He almost lost it out of bounds, but he keeps it. Double team now. Turns, kicks it back up top. This is Barber. Barber kicks it back out. It's thrown away by Ruggles. Ruggles coming down the floor.
Give it up.
Gets inside. Puts a shot up. Won't go.
Oh.
Rebound Kelly. Now we're going to have a foul on Rayburn.
Boy, he needed to give that up.
Yep. He had guys on the other side there.
3-on-1.
He had Maverick Webb right down the lane. And I think that's what Webb turned and said something to Ruggles. I think he said, hey, I was wide open, dude.
2-2-1 press for Cambridge.
They've been playing that, and it's been working for him. Williams back to Billiter. Back to Williams here on the left side. Skip pass over. And, that could have been a foul on Rayburn. He got lucky. No call there. Should have been a foul. Here's Barber with it on the right wing. Driving down inside. Turns, kicks it back into Lashley. Lashley shots on the way. Rolls around, won't go. Rebounds by Rayburn. Quickly out to Webb. Webb working up the floor against Williams. Gets to the left wing. Hands it off to Rayburn. Working against Barber. Drives. Gets inside. Can't get the shot to go. Trojans ice cold right now. And Barber with the rebound. Out to Billiter. Billiter going to try to drive. Knocked away. Ruggles had it, but Billiter gets it right back. Kicks it into Lashley. Shots on the way. Won't go. Rebound comes down. It's Miller with it. Miller throwing it down the floor. Has Rayburn streaking down. Lays it up and in. Trojans with their first lead of the night. They lead it.
That was quite a pass. I don't know if he saw him or not. I think he was going to travel and he just let it go.
Here's Barber. Barber up the floor. Gets it to Kelly. Back up to Williams here on the left side up high. Going to work on the wing. Gets it off to Barber. Inside it goes Lashley. Down low. Kelly working against Miller. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. It's picked up by Rayburn. Rayburn out to Ruggles. Quickly up the floor. They find Allmeyer. He's streaking. Lits inside. Puts it up and in. 2 quick, easy baskets off the break right there. And the Trojans go up 5-1. Billiter guarded by Allmeyer. Skip pass up the floor to Kelly. Off to Williams on the right side. Back up top to Billiter. Everything will run through Billiter here. Kelly back out. Wide open 3 for Barber. Buries it. Jacob Barber hit the 3. 1-point ball game now. Trojans 5, Rough Riders 4. Trojans with the ball. Coming left to right. Ruggles. Back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving inside. Floater on the way. Won't go, but he's fouled.
That's a tough shot. Kind of got bailed out there. That was a tough shot.
Yeah. Barber picks up his second foul.
Sponsors tonight: Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, First Central Bank.
Into the ball game because number 24, Michael Nelson, and also number 20, Colin Day. Allmeyer hits the first one. Second one's on the way, and he misses it. Just his second miss of the year. He was 12 of 13 coming into the ball game. Went 1 of 2 there. Billiter up the floor to Williams. Williams working on the left side. Skips it down for Derek Kelly. Lost it out of bounds.
Boy, I think they've really found something with this zone press and then falling back into this 2-3. They just look a lot more comfortable. They're anticipating things better. I think it's a good fit for them.
Braxton Mitchell checks in the ball game. Hodge Rayburn goes to the bench for the Trojans. Webb bringing it across the timeline, middle of the floor, picked up by Billiter, gets it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives the lane. He's going to be fouled. It's going to be on the floor, no basket.
Boy,
it's going to be on Nelson.
That was not a call in the girls' game.
No.
That was not even close.
Nope. 6-4 Trojans. Webb inbound a box set. They got a new throw basket, throw it into Miller. Miller loses it out of bounds. Might have had a little help with the push right there, but the refs didn't see it.
Little help.
Sean Polly checks into the ball game. Braden Miller will go to the bench for the Trojans. Kelly will inbound it here for the Rough Riders. Gets it into Billiter. Billiter working here on the left side. Skip pass up the middle to Williams. We're going to have a foul on Braxton Mitchell. Third foul on the Trojans, 4 on the Rough Riders here in this opening period. Kelly going to get it into Billiter. Trojans drop back off the press. Billiter across the timeline, skips it to Williams on the right side, back to Billiter. Inside it goes to Day. Day loses the ball, Williams able to run it down. Looking around, skip pass back up top. And Day has it, great hands, and they throw it into Kelly, but a nice play by Braxton Mitchell. He knocks it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Rough Riders. 4:04 left in the first period. It's 6-4 Trojans. Williams gets it in. Nelson back out to Billiter. Billiter steps down to the corner after the shot fake. Can't get the 3 to go. Rebound by Day. Kicks it off to Williams. Short corner shot. Misses it. Rayburn with the rebound. He's checked back in. Up the floor goes to Ruggles. Ruggles going to work inside against Day, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Missed the shot. But Day's going to pick up his first foul, and that's the 5th foul on the Rough Riders. And so the Trojans will shoot free throws the rest of this one, the rest of this first period.
Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Corporate Seeds, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pidpoint Communications bringing you the game tonight.
Ruggles went 1 of 2 from the free throw line, has his first point of the night. Trojans up by 3, now 7-4. Billiter working against Mitchell, drives inside, and there's going to be a foul here on the Trojans. This might be on Mitchell. It would be his second.
Unlike the girls' game, there's not going to be anybody left in this one.
Rayburn picks up his second. See if Coach goes to the bench here. Billiter trying to inbound it. Looking around, they throw it in. This is Nelson with it. Back out top, Billiter for 3. Blocked by Rayburn. Rebound by Allmeyer. Allmeyer bringing it up the floor, kicks it off to Ruggles. Ruggles dribbles back out to the corner. Works back inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell, everybody yelling at him, shoot the ball, and he does not. Ruggles will work up top, hands it off to Pauly. Back to Ruggles, top of the key, working against Kelly. Spin move, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open 3, it's on the way, buried it.
Boy, you can't give him any room. He's on a good roll.
Allmeyer hit 4 against Maywood the other night. He led him with 22 points. And he's got 6 here in the opening period. Back up top, Williams. Off to Billiter, drives inside, nice zero-step move, puts a shot, it won't go. We got a foul.
Wow.
Braxton Mitchell. That's the Trojans' 5th, so all fouls will be shooting 2 shots now.
We've gone from state tournament basketball to no-touch basketball.
And Billiter misses the first free throw. Leading scorer for the Rough Riders. He has yet to score here in this one. Timeout by the Rough Riders. We'll take one with them. 10-4 Trojans, 2:56 left in the first period. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Samway floor covering and furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk. Plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83, McCook.
Samway floor covering and furniture. You'll love this store.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florm, Kevin Martin back there with you. 10-4 Trojans lead this one here in the boys' game over the Rough Riders here in the first quarter. Final score to pass along to you. Maywood Hayes Center beat Paxton tonight 67-41. Girls basketball final there. Billiter at the free throw line for his second one. Missed the first one on the season. He's 76%, 29 to 38. Free throw for number 40 for him coming up, and he swishes that one. His first point of the night. That's the lead to 5. 10-5 Trojans. 2:55 left here in the opening period. Webb across the timeline. Working against Billiter. Spin move, gets it inside to Pauly. Pauly out to Rallmeyer. Wide open three again from the corner. Missed this one. Rebound Nelson.
That's a good look.
Nelson kicks it out to Williams. Williams will bring it up the floor. Off to Billiter. Wide open three. You can't leave him open, and he buries it. Billiter has 4 straight points. Cuts it to a 2-point lead. 10-8. Webb back up top. Rayburn. Off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer out to Webb. Webb drives inside, kicks it back out to Rayburn. He lost the ball, and Williams picks it up. So Rough Riders with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Billiter working against Rayburn, driving, gets inside the short corner, throws it inside, stolen away by Allmeyer. Allmeyer's going to go coast to coast. He'll lay this one up and in. Allmeyer with 8 first quarter points here. Leads Trojans back up to 4 now, 12-8. Minute 50 left here in the opening period. Billiter with the ball right side up high. Takes a NBA three. It's way short. Rebound Maverick Webb. Webb quickly up the floor looking for Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives inside against Billiter, and Billiter is going to pick up the foul. So Allmeyer will go to the line to shoot 2. Alex Lashley checks in for the Rough Riders. Nelson will go out. Ruggles back in. Gavin Gunderson in, as is Braden Miller. As Mitchell, Webb, and Pauly go to the bench for the Trojans. So Allmeyer at the free throw line. Minute 39 left in this opening period. 12-8 Trojans, and he makes it 13-8. It's his 9th point of the opening period.
I think a game of horse between him and
Billiter?
That'd be fun.
It would be. Allmeyer hits them both. He's only missed 2 free throws all season. Here's Billiter working up the floor. Kicks it off to Williams, right side up high. Then looking down and threw that one way over the top of everybody. Almost threw it halfway up into the stands there. (14-8) Trojans, a minute 30 left here in the opening period. Ruggles bringing it across. Gets it to Allmeyer down here in the corner. He's going to take the three right away, misses the shot. Billiter pulls down the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor, across the timeline. Works to the right side. This is Kelly with it. Back up top to Williams. Williams back to Billiter. Inside, Kelly loses the ball. Picks it back up, kicks it back out to Billiter. Billiter up top to Williams. Back to Billiter. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Goes back up top. Top of the key, guarded by Allmeyer. Billiter trying to work down the left side. Spin move, kicks out to Williams. Elbow jumper. Can't get it to go. And Ruggles lost the rebound. It's picked up by Day. Back up top to Billiter. Long three for Billiter. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Rayburn. Out to Ruggles. Quickly up the floor. Allmeyer Allmeyer drives inside, lets a floater up, and can't get it to go. Rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Allmeyer. Allmeyer picks up his second. Mitchell, Allmeyer, and Rayburn all have 2 here for the Trojans. Maverick Webb will quickly check in with 33 seconds left here in the opening period. We're going to have 2 shots from Derek Kelly first. Kelly on the season, 80%, 4 of 5 from the charity stripe.
Looks like the benches are going to get a lot of work tonight.
Yeah. 6 fouls on both teams here in this opening period. Kelly missed the free throw. Day goes out, Nelson back into the ball game.
They gave him some good minutes.
Kelly's free throw on the way, swished. So he's just missed 2 free throws all season. He has his first point of that night. And it's 14-9 Trojans. Full court press now from the Rough Riders. Webb quickly up the floor to Rayburn. He lost the ball. He's going to step out of bounds first where he saved it. And Webb got a little wild on that one. He had Rayburn wide open too. The Rough Riders have the ball. Bilger hands it off to Williams. 20 seconds left here in the opening period. Trojans by 5. Southwest with the basketball going right to left. Williams going to be picked up by Rayburn. They're trying to get it to Billiter. It's off to Lashley. Lashley has it knocked away from behind. Kelly has it, turns, shoots, blocked by Miller. 3 seconds left, and they throw it up for Billiter from half court. The buzzer off the time clock. And it's 14-9. Trojans lead it after 1. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 2 on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union.
When you open your account with Midwest Liberty, you become a member and owner of the credit union. At Midwest Liberty, we believe in you. We are committed to giving you the best banking experience and have consistently great rates that improve your financial well-being. We have an unwavering dedication to do what's best for our members. We believe in sharing success, and as a not-for-profit credit union, we can give more back to our members and community. At Midwest Liberty, we're more than just a credit union. We're where you belong.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. Right, folks that are out driving and not watching the football game, Ohio State led Texas 7-0 last I heard. Yeah, that's a game I'm hoping Ohio State wins too, Kevin. Got to root for the Big Ten.
Well, and not for Texas.
Yeah, not for Texas. That too. I was trying to be nice.
I'm not sure what the turning point there is, but yeah, you can't root for Texas.
14-9 Trojans. They got the ball to start the second. Ruggles on the right wing, drives inside, bounce pass inside to Miller. Great pass, and he's fouled. Shot won't go, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
If my mic seems a little chattery, I've gained a fan club, it seems. So never mind the happiness of youth.
Miller shot rolls all around the rim, falls out, and misses the first one.
Passing the Mountain Dew around, that's not a good sign for later.
Yeah, but they aren't going on with us, so
that's true.
We're good. Braden Miller hits the second free throw. He's got 2 points tonight. Trojans go up by 6, 15-9. Williams back to Billiter. Skip pass up the floor. Barber looking inside, puts a shot up, and it won't fall. Rebound Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor, top of the key. Going to drive inside, hands it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working around. And look for Miller, and we're right through his hands. That was a good-looking pass. Miller was open at the block, just couldn't hang on to it.
This game's very, very jagged, very uneven. They're just kind of can't really, nobody's really getting any kind of a flow going.
Williams up the floor, stolen away by Rayburn. Trying to find Kelly, but Rayburn takes it away. Here's Webb. Back off to Ruggles. Ruggles, top of the key, going to work inside, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Doesn't take the three, comes back inside, working against Barber. Nice move, spin move, puts it up and in off the glass. Allmeyer with 12 points here for the Trojans, 12 of the 17. Here's Williams across the timeline. Nice pass inside to Day, blocked by Ruggles. What a block. Quickly up the floor, bounce pass up to Webb, and Webb lays it in. What a pass from Ruggles, and Webb just about had to steal. Now we got a timeout. by Christian Arterburn. Rough Riders want to talk it over. Kevin, that was an amazing pass, a bounce pass from 3/4 court away.
That was pretty nice.
30-second timeout. Let's just keep this one right here. Let's talk about this game a little bit. Like you said, the flow is the Trojans get a little bit of a run, then the Rough Riders come back, but it's been nothing just real dominant for either team.
And I think it's being partly because of the way that the game's being reffed.
Yeah.
I mean, anything gets started, it just ends because all of a sudden we got whistle. So that's part of it. But Cambridge is playing pretty darn well again. They're holding up on defense and they're getting out on offense, and that's kind of been a good way to go for them.
This game's definitely been called a lot tighter than the girls' game was.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Billiter getting it in. This is Williams, right back to Billiter. He'll work it up the floor, going to get double teamed. Skip pass up the floor, and it's knocked away by Miller. What a great save, too. Up to Rayburn. Rayburn finds Webb. Webb back to Miller, who lost the ball, but Rayburn scoops it up, gets it back to Webb. Wide open three from the corner. Buried it. Maverick Webb drills a three from the far corner. He's got five straight here. And it's now 22-9 Trojans. Billiter, skip pass up to Williams. Williams back to Billiter. He'll work to the right side. Loses the ball. It's picked up by Ruggles. Ruggles down the floor, working inside against Williams. He puts it up, can't get it to go, and Williams going to get called for the foul, and he doesn't like the call.
I think Creighton just fell down.
I think he did too. Williams and Ruggles, when I was working at the golf course, they used to come there quite a bit together. They're good friends. So Creighton Ruggles at the free throw line to shoot two. 1 of 2 on the night. That's where his only points came from so far. And rolls around, won't go. Ruggles really struggling from the free throw line. He was 36%, 14 to 39 coming in.
Yeah, we don't understand it. It's a good-looking shot. It's a little flat, but it's a good-looking shot. I don't know what the magic is there.
Second one off the back of the rim, can't get it to go, and Kelly with the rebound. Out to Billiter. Billiter against the press, kicks it over to Williams, across the timeline to Kelly. Down it's inside, pass to Nelson, and Nelson puts it in, his first basket of the night. 22-11. His mom and grandma sitting right down in front of us. They're happy about that. Nice save by Miller. Out to Webb. Now here's Ruggles. Ruggles driving down the lane, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open three. Bingo.
That's just way too much space.
15 for Allmeyer. 25-11. Here's Billiter driving inside, working against Miller. Miller's going to get called for the foul, his first.
I'm not ref bashing, but I just can't believe the difference in the games.
I know.
They are being called night and day.
And Billiter hits the first one. He's got 5 points, leading the Rough Riders now. Trojans are up by 13. Gavin Gunderson checks in. Braden Miller will go to the bench. Gunderson's having a nice senior year. Hadn't had much playing time until this year. He's been getting quite a bit here. Billiter hits the second free throw. He's got 6 to lead the Rough Riders. 3 of them coming from the charity stripe. The other one on three-pointer from the arc. Webb working up top. Hands it off to Rayburn. He'll take his first shot of the night. Can't get it to go from the top of the key. Rebound by Gunderson. Out to Webb. Short corner shots off the rim. Won't go. Rebound Rayburn. Rayburn fights, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Good effort. Really good effort.
Houston Billiter picks up his second.
Cambridge is not big, and when they can rebound with that kind of effort, they're gonna be okay.
Rayburn at the free throw line. First one's on the way, swishes it. He was shooting really good from the free throw line until the other night against Maywood Hayes Center, and he dropped down to 52%. He was around 75 before that. He ice cold. He missed 10 free throws against Maywood Hayes Center. Hits both here tonight. In this one, he's got 4 points. 27-13. This is Billiter. Across the timeline, right side. Got a screen from Barber. Gets it down to Williams. Just inside the three-point line. Jumpers in. Trent Williams, first basket of the ball game. Makes it 27-15. Webb. Got to work up top against Barber. Hands it off to Rayburn. And Rayburn called for a travel. Allmeyer slaps his hands together. He made the shot. It would have been another 3 for Allmeyer. He's got 15 first half points. School records 46 by Paxton Ross versus Alma. in the RPAC tournament a few years ago.
That was fun.
Billeter off to Barber, goes back inside to Kelly, back out Williams for three from the top of the key. Bingo. Trent Williams, 5 straight points for him, cuts the lead down to 9 now. 27-18 Trojans. Webb back up top to Rayburn, right side Allmeyer, down the corner to Ruggles. Ruggles back into Webb. Webb with a nice move, puts a shot up and it goes.
That was really nice.
Maverick Webb with 7. He had a career high 15 here a couple weeks ago. Led the Trojans in their loss against Kozak. Billeter inside for Kelly is going to be a foul on Rayburn. That's going to be 3 on Hodge.
Depending on how you want to play it, you got to be careful of getting a little bit lazy with that post entry. Cambridge is a little bit lackadaisical letting guys flash to the post. And
I think they're more worried about Billeter and his threes. And
I think they are.
Rayburn goes out. Sean Pauly's in. Braxton Mitchell back into the ball game also as Gunnarsson goes out. And here's Kelly down inside, puts a shot up, and he got it. Derek Kelly's first field goal tonight. He's got 3 points. 29-20, Trojans by 9. Mitchell with it. Back up top to Webb. Right side it comes Ruggles. He'll drive down the middle and gets double teamed. And he goes up. He's fouled. Wow. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good hands there by Barber.
Foul is on number 20, Colin Day.
No, it's going to be Day that picks up the foul. So his second. So Ruggles at the free throw line to shoot 2 on the night. 1 of 4, 1 of 5. Nelson checks right back into the ball game for Day. And Sean Pauly's also going back out. Braden Miller will come in. Ruggles can't get the second one, just rolls around, falls off. That's 1 of 6 now for Ruggles. Up the floor, Kelly turns, kicks it back to Billeter, top of the key, gets double teamed. Skip pass back over to Barber. Barber looking around, gets it inside to Kelly, working against Miller. Jump shot won't go. Rebound Ruggles. Ruggles up the floor, finds Allmeyer, and he's going to lay it up and in. Another nice bounce pass from a long ways away. Ruggles is hit 2 of those. 1 to Webb, 1 to Allmeyer, and they both ended up in 2 points for the Trojans. Here's Kelly, right wing. Gives it off to Williams. Trojans back up by 11 now, 31-20. Billeter drives, shoots, can't get it to go. And Kelly tipped it, but right in the hands of Billeter, who was standing out of bounds. Sean Pauly back into the game. Maverick Webb will go to the bench for the Trojans. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. Skip pass over to Mitchell. Up the floor comes to Miller. Kelly knocks it away. Mitchell can't get to it. Billeter has it. He's going to drive, gets inside against Miller, puts a shot up, and got it. Billeter with 8 points now for the Rough Riders. They get it into Mitchell. Back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it up the floor, gets across the timeline. Working against Barber down in the corner. Comes back up top to Pauly. Pauly off to Allmeyer. 2.5 left. Allmeyer for 3. Can't get this one to go. Rebound's tipped around. Miller trying to save it. Can't get there. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Southwest.
Southwest's hanging around by the hair of their chinny chin, but they're hanging around.
31-22 Trojans. 2:22 left. And throw it down to Nelson. It's stolen away by Miller. Back to Ruggles. Ruggles across the timeline on the right wing. Going to drive inside. Nice move, and he's blocked by Nelson. Nelson with a good block right there. Trent Williams with the ball. Williams, top of the key. Kicks it off to Billeter on the left wing. Billeter to the elbow. Kicks it off to Williams. Williams back up top. Billeter wide open 3. Buried it.
Well, that's pretty deep.
31-25, 6-point ball game now. Trojans have been up by as many as 11. Here's Mitchell. Across the timeline. Skip past Allmeyer. Allmeyer into the lane. Kicks it out to Pauly. Pauly drives. Knocked away by Barber. Barber with the steal here. Trojans up by 6. And they're going to have a foul here on the Trojans. Guy underneath the basket called the foul. And that's Allmeyer's third. Maverick Webb will check back into the ball game, I believe. He is coming in, but not for Allmeyer. It's going to be Mitchell and Rayburn's back in also. So Allmeyer and Rayburn both with 3 fouls. Coach is taking a chance here with this. Kelly back to Billiter. Back up top, Williams. Back to Billiter on the wing. He's going to step inside the three-point line. Bank shot, missed it. Rebound, Rayburn. Rayburn looking up the floor for Webb. It's tipped away. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Needed to see that a little sooner. Probably could have found him, but
too many defenders back.
Webb getting ready to inbound it. Box set from the Trojans underneath their own basket on the near side. Getting into Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Miller. He's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Williams. It'll be Williams' second.
Boy. Foul sheet is stacking up.
That's the 5th foul on the Rough Riders here in the second quarter. So Allmeyer will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Already with 17 points here tonight, here in the first half. 1:11 left in the first. Trojans up 31-25. And Allmeyer buries the first one. Came into the night 12 of 13. He is 4 of 5 right now. Free throw number 6 coming up. And he buries it. Nothing but net. 19 for Allmeyer. Mitchell checks in. Allmeyer goes to the bench. Rayburn went to the bench. Gavin Gunderson back into the ball game for the Trojans. Williams off to Billiter. 2-2-1 press from the Trojans. Looking up. The floor's knocked away by Mitchell. Into the hands of Webb. Out to Ruggles. Ruggles working in the corner. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Webb has it. Kicks it back out to Mitchell. Wide open 3. Not taking it. Kicks it off to Webb. Webb will take the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go.
Gunderson.
And rebound tipped away there, and it's picked up by Barber.
Gunderson's hitting the boards hard.
Barber on the left side. Gets it down the corner. Knocked away by Ruggles. Goes out of bounds. They tried to get it to Billiter. Ruggles knocked it away. It went out of bounds. They stay with the Rough Riders. 39 seconds left here in the first half. 33-25 Trojans. Have Coach Kalen Hollander coming up here at halftime. And Barber to get it in. Looking for Billiter. Can't get it to him. Gets to Williams. Top of the key. 20 on the shot clock. 35 on the game clock. So the Rough Riders will have to take the shot here. Kelly hands it off to Billiter. Skip pass out to Barber. Wide open 3. And he got it and he's fouled. A 4-point opportunity here for the Rough Riders. Jacob Barber hit the 3 and got fouled by Braxton Mitchell. The freshman picks up his 3rd. Allmeyer Rayburn checked back in.
How many does Cambridge have with 3?
They have 3 with 3. Mitchell, Allmeyer, and Rayburn. And Rayburn and Allmeyer come back in. Boy, that's gutsy. 5-point lead here for the Trojans, 33-28. Barber, a chance to cut into it. Free throw's on the way, he misses it. Rebound comes out, and we got, man, Miller got shoved out of bounds. They lost the ball, but it goes out of bounds off the Rough Riders.
Boy, the free throw shooting has not been stellar for both teams tonight.
Paxton leads Maywood Hayes Center 18-4 in boys action. Allmeyer throws it up the floor, throws it right to Kelly. Off to Billiter. 13 seconds left here in the first half. Skip pass. Down in the corner. This is number 5, but that is stolen away by Miller. That was Cornwell. Down to 3, 2. Allmeyer up the floor. Going to take the 3. And off the rim at the buzzer. 33-28. Trojans lead it here at halftime. We'll take a break and be back here with your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Coach Kalen Hollander coming up with us right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Proudly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest, Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly one of the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer personalized services that you can count on. Lockenauer Jones will help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Let them take the time to guide you through the decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. Call 308-697-3838.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with Kevin Martin. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Brought to you by Hogemeyer Raised Local, raised right here. Talk to these local dealers to learn more. How about Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas? North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Malene Seed in Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Monty Hansen in Binkleman, Nebraska. Bo Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. As I said, I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kalen Hollander. Coach, another rough one. You knew Southwest was good. I mean, coming in with going to be out high tonight, but still just need to slow down on that press just a little.
I know. Definitely wasn't the outcome I was hoping for, especially after having 4 days of practice. And we came out and had really good practices. We worked on pressure. So this turnout definitely wasn't what I was hoping for.
And, watching you guys warm up, it looked like they had a little more pep in their step tonight. I told Kevin that for the game start. I said, Cambridge got a little more pep tonight.
Yes.
So this might be a better of a game than we thought it might be. So.
Yeah, I did too. And then, as soon as we got that pressure, we just kind of fell and we got one turnover. And then we got another one, and then we got another one, and then they just kind of folded a little bit. And we just don't know how to just own it and move forward.
Yeah, and it just to me, sitting up here, I've watched them for the last 2 years. I've watched them play volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
They're good athletes. I mean, these are great athletes.
And I think that's the most frustrating part on, as a coach, is we have a lot of athletes. And there's a lot of talented girls on our team, but they don't play anywhere like I know that they know how to, or anywhere like we do in practice.
Right. And that's what somebody said to me from another town today. I was talking to them. We were talking about basketball games and stuff, and they said, I'm surprised that the Cambridge girls don't have a better record. I mean, because of the way they are so good at volleyball, you think they would carry over with their confidence here, but it doesn't seem to for some reason.
No, and I don't know if it's because it's the physicality. Volleyball, there's a net. There's no physicality. I think some of that kind of scares us. And we don't know how to just go into it and just deal with it.
Maybe you need to have a football practice.
Maybe I need to get some football pads out, and we changed some stuff up tonight. We put in some new offense stuff, some new looks, and we were trying to do some new stuff on defense. And when we did it, it was there. It was nice, but we couldn't settle ourselves down enough to run an offense or to really do much of anything.
When they did get settled down and run the offense, they ran it well. Yes. They got some good-looking shots. I mean, just not enough of them.
Yes, exactly. So, once again, these girls have all the talent in the world, and they can win any game that they truly want to. But we just got to be able to persevere and believe in ourselves and believe them as a team, and then things will finally go for us.
Well, you got a busy week coming up next week, 3 ball games. It starts Tuesday night with Medicine Valley coming to town. Now, Medicine Valley, their record doesn't say it, but they're kind of like you guys.
Yep.
They got some talented girls on that team.
Uh-huh.
They've just not been able to shoot real well. I watched them play Juanita Palisade back at the Cattle Trail Tournament. Probably should have won that game. So talk to us a little bit about Med Valley. What do you see in them, and what do you expect to see?
You know, it'll be one of those things. They'll put some pressure on us, and I'm hoping to put some pressure back on them. If we can come out and hit a few shots right away and not turn over the ball right away, I think we'll have the confidence to get the win.
Yeah, and Sutherland Maxwell coming up. That's 3 winnable games next week. You could easily jump your record right back up there and be in a good spot. Of course, Cattle Trail, or not the Cattle Trail, but the RPAC tournament coming up here not too long. And Alma's got a good team there. Southwest is on your side too. So there's a couple of good teams. But after that, the rest of it's wide open. I mean, Southern Valley's in there too. I forgot about that. So
yes,
we always have
the tough side.
The top 3 seeds are probably setting, right there. But then after that, the 4 through 8, I mean, it's not just like lose one game and you're done.
No.
There's a chance for you to play 3 or 4 games in that tournament. So, I mean, a chance really to pick up some wins there too.
Yes, I just feel like we need another good win to build up that confidence, and then things will start falling for us. Things will start working for us. We just got to quit beating ourselves.
Well, let's go get 3 next week and start out with Medicine Valley on Tuesday night.
Yes.
All right, that was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Holland. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You want to know something?
All right, Wayne T. right here. I'm in the Taiwan.
If you're in the stages of planning an upcoming sale, contact auctioneer Justin Bonshaw today. Whether it's a farm sale, household, livestock, charity, or fundraiser, Justin Bonshaw, the 2014 KAA Champion Livestock Auctioneer, will help you make the most of your sale. Call him today, 402-957-8308. That's 402-957-8308.
950 D199 quarter and 35.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods, from burgers to pizza. You'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge, or give them a call at 697-4808.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trip Thorne, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Cambridge, where the Rough Riders and the Trojans are doing battle. The Trojans lead it here at halftime 33-28. Let's give you the stats from the first half. First of all, for the Rough Riders, Jacob Barber with 6 points. He was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Trent Williams with 5. Derek Kelly with 3. He was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Houston Billiter with 11. He went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Michael Nelson with 2. Alex Lashley with 1. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. The Rough Riders go 5 of 9, 56% in the first half. Foul-wise, you have Nelson and Lashley both with 1, 2 apiece for Barber, Williams, Day, and Billiter. For the Trojans here in the first half, Creighton Ruggles has 1 point. He's 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 19, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Maverick Webb with 7. Hodge Rayburn with 4, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Braden Miller had 2. He went 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Trojans go 10 of 18, 56% for them also. Foul-wise, you have Braden Miller with 1, 3 apiece for Rayburn, Allmeyer, and Mitchell. Southwest basketball to start the third period, going left to right. We're in the baby blues, and the Trojans in the all-white going right to left. Williams gets it into Billiter. Working across the timeline. They also have Adams, Lashley, and Kelly out there. Trojans with Webb, Allmeyer, Rayburn, Ruggles, and Miller. Inside it goes. Kelly working against Miller. Turnaround jumper. Shot rolls and goes. Kelly with the first basket of the second half cuts the lead to 3. 33-30, Trojans in the lead. Allmeyer back up top to Webb. Left side, Rayburn. Rayburn back to Ruggles. Ruggles back over to Rayburn. He'll work up top, gets it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer with a great first half, kicks it back out to Webb. Webb back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn working against Billiter. Knocked away by Kelly. Southwest with the chance to cut the lead again. Barber off to Billiter, right down the middle of the lane. Blocked by Ruggles. Second block of the night for Ruggles. Here comes Allmeyer. Up the floor to Rayburn. He'll take it one step and puts it in. Rayburn with 6 gives the Trojans back a 5-point lead. Kelly off to Billiter. Knocked away by Ruggles in the hands of Allmeyer. Allmeyer going down the right side of the lane. Has it blocked by Williams. Barber with the rebound. Double teamed underneath the basket. Gets it out to Billiter. Here come the Rough Riders. Down the floor comes Lashley. Lashley back out to Billiter. And he's going to be fouled by Webb. Webb's first foul of the ball game.
Crazy part about this game is it feels like Cambridge should be up double digits.
Yes.
Like 15. And it's just a hang around thing for Southwest.
They've been up by 11 a couple of times and cannot seem to get it going here. Southwest just keeps fighting right back in there.
Cambridge has had so many runouts. I don't know how many layups they've had tonight.
Barber trying to get it in, gets it into Kelly. Yeah, they've had a lot of them. Here's Williams for 3 to tie the ball, or to get it back within 2, missed it. Miller with the rebound, quickly out to Rayburn. Rayburn across the timeline. Back up top, Ruggles, right side, Allmeyer. Fakes the 3, drives inside, kicks it to Miller. Back out to Rayburn, wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Billiter. Rayburn cold from behind the arc the last 2 games. It was red hot in Pleasanton and it's been cold since then. Rayburn with the rebound off the Trent Williams miss. Bringing it up the floor. Drives inside, works up against Billiter, and Rayburn going to get called for the charge.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
So Braxton Mitchell will check in, and Rayburn's probably done till the 4th quarter, Kevin. Michael Nelson checks in. Lashley goes out for the Rough Riders also.
He took that Euro step to go to the middle, and I could see it coming.
Yep. Billiter off to Barber, back to Billiter, working it up the floor. Gets to the half court, kicks it out to Williams on the right wing, down inside Kelly. Working against Miller, jumper, won't go. Rebound Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it up the floor for the Trojans. Just to the free throw line, out to Webb. Wide open 3 is off the mark. Rebound comes down, it's Mitchell with it. Reverse layup, puts it in! The freshman with his first basket of the night makes it 37-30. Barber looking around, throws it, and we're going to have a foul here on the Trojans. I think this is on Ruggles. Ruggles picks up his first.
First foul?
Yep, Ruggles first. Yep, second team foul here in the third. That's third team foul, in the third period for the Trojans. Southwest with none here. Billiter. Skip pass over to Barber on the left wing. Down in the corner, Williams buries it. Trent Williams with his 7th point of the night makes it 37-32, back to a 5-point game. Here comes Webb up the floor. Looking for Miller. Bad pass from Barber. Steals it away. That was not there. Tried to force that one. Here's Billiter with it. It's knocked away. Picked up by Williams. Back to Billiter. Billiter trying to come along the baseline. Drives inside. He's going to be fouled by Miller. Miller picks up his 2nd. The foul's starting to rack up here for the Trojans. That's their 4th here in the 2nd quarter. And we're less than 3 minutes into it. Already got Rayburn on the bench with 4. Billiter at the free throw line, 11 points tonight. He's 3 of 4, make it 4 of 5. He's got 12 now. 4-point ball game, 37-33. Billiter with a chance to cut it down to 3. Southwest just hanging around. Kind of like last year's ball game. Billiter hits it. He's got 13. It's a 3-point ball game now, 37-34. Webb back to Ruggles. He'll bring it across the timeline. Down inside. Makes a nice move. Steps up. Puts the shot up and in. Ruggles' first field goal tonight. He's got 3. Here's Billiter. Back up top to Barber. Barber looking around. Tries to throw it inside. It's kicked away by Allmeyer. And it's going to be ran down. They're going to call over and back. I guess it wasn't kicked away. I thought Allmeyer kicked it away, but they're going to say no, that Barber just threw it away.
Well, that was pretty obviously a kick from here. Maybe it didn't look that way from the floor, but from here it was.
Mitchell gets it into Webb. He'll bring it across the timeline. Right side it goes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles for 3. Can't get it to go. Miller almost had the rebound. Billiter's got it, though. Billiter bringing it up the floor. Working against Webb. Looking inside, finds Williams at the elbow. Williams, backdoor pass inside to Barber. He goes up and puts a shot in. Barber with 8. He averages 5 points a game. He's got 8 here this evening. 39-36 Trojans. Down inside Miller. Throws it off to Mitchell. Back outside. Allmeyer wide open 3. Got it. Allmeyer with 22 for the Trojans here tonight. And we got a timeout. 42-36 Trojans by 6. 4:04 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
Trap 4 Kevin Martin back here with you live from Cambridge. Just got a score update. Paxton was leading Maywood Hayes Center 18-4 at one time. I'm not sure. I think this is at the end of the third quarter. It's 31-30 now. Paxton with a 1-point lead over Maywood. So both of these teams have played Maywood Hayes Center. Southwest lost to them. Cambridge beat them the other night. Right here it's 42-36. Cambridge with a 6-point lead. 4:04 left in the third. And it is Southwest basketball going left to right. Got to go length of the floor. Billiter to inbound it. Gets it into Williams. Williams hands it right back to Houston. Billiter working up the floor, trying to find somebody. Now finds Williams. Williams to skip past to Barber. Comes across, gets it to Kelly. Kelly down underneath to Nelson. His shot's up and in. Nelson has 4 points. He averages 1.9 per game. He's got 4 here tonight. And he almost got the steal here. Webb has it. Now he's on the floor, kicks it back up the floor. It is picked up by Kelly. Kelly off to Billiter. Billiter takes a dribble, works to his right side. Then be picked up by Mitchell. Skip pass into Kelly. Back to Nelson. His shot's up. And rolls around and goes. Michael Nelson with 6 points. 2-point ball game now, 42-40. Allmeyer gets it down inside. Works back out to the corner, comes back up top to Webb. Webb drives inside, nice move, has a shot blocked. Miller with the rebound, kicks it back out. Mitchell for 3. Can't get it to go, rebound Webb. Loses the ball inside, and we're going to have a jump ball, and this will belong to the Trojans.
Getting a little wild.
Still no fouls called on Southwest here in the second period. 4 on the Trojans. Box set for the Trojans. Webb underneath his own basket off the far side. Going to get it in for Allmeyer. About overthrew him.
That's close.
Ruggles working on the left wing. Back up top to Webb. Webb drives. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Down the lane. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell takes a little floater. Got it. Mitchell with 4 for the Trojans.
He's playing pretty good ball.
44-40. Williams to Barber. Down. It's tipped and picked up by Kelly. Get it off to Billiter. Billiter inside. Knocked away by Webb. Webb bringing it up the floor, looking for Ruggles. Finds him. Ruggles steps back out to the 3-point line. Now drives. Gets inside. Ball knocked away by Billiter, and he has it. Billiter coming up now for the Rough Riders. Throws it down the floor. Kelly streaking down. Misses it. Rebound Miller. Out to Ruggles. Ruggles down the floor quickly. Gets inside, working against Kelly, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Kelly on the floor. Kelly's first.
Now we're rolling.
Yeah.
It's going now. It's on now.
Colin Day getting ready to check in. He'll come in. Michael Nelson will take a seat for the Rough Riders. Going sideline to sideline across the block are the Trojans. They lob it in for Ruggles. Ruggles fakes it to Allmeyer. Drives inside, working against Kelly. Spin move, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound Kelly.
Good defense.
2:07 left in the third. 44-40 Trojans. Rough Riders with the basketball coming from left to right. Southwest has Billiter with it, looking up top. Goes inside to Day at the free throw line. Back out to Barber. Barber drives, gets short corner, kicks it back out to Day at the elbow. Day back inside for Kelly, and we're going to have a foul. Oh, you're going to travel.
Nope. Oh, we got both. So what's going to happen here?
Yeah. One referee called travel, the other one called a foul. Now they're going to say foul. It's going to be on Mitchell. That's his fourth. So Kelly at the free throw line to shoot 2 now. In a 4-point ball game, 1:50 left. Trojans with 2 guys with 4 fouls now. And Kelly misses the first free throw. It was 4 or 5 coming into the night. He's 1 of 3 tonight. Derek Kelly, second one's on the way, and he does not get it, and he's going to step over the line anyway. So even if he would have made it, it would have been a miss. So Southwest putting on the press now. Ruggles gets it into Webb. Back to Ruggles, and he'll bring it up the floor. Everybody clears out. Down to Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell drives against Barber, and Barber's going to pick up the foul. His third. So Trojans have the ball underneath their own basket here on the near side. Box set. Ruggles and Miller at the blocks. Mitchell and Allmeyer at the elbow. They get it into Ruggles. Wide open, puts it in.
Screened and just turned around.
5 points for Ruggles and a 6-point lead now for the Trojans with a minute and a half left here in the third. Barber back over to Williams. Across the timeline, works top of the key. 46-40 is your score. Barber for 3. Trying to cut the lead in half. Can't do it. Ruggles with the rebound. Coach Otterburn wanted an over-the-back call there. Could have happened, too. Here's Webb with it. Gets it off to Ruggles. Ruggles works to the elbow. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer dribbles back up on the wing. Back up top it comes Webb. Back to Ruggles on the wing. Back up top Mitchell. He'll go down the lane. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. Allmeyer, that's a rare miss for him tonight. Up before Kelly streaking down the floor. Miller tries up with him, and Kelly's going to get the basket and a foul. Miller picks up foul number 3, and that is the 7th foul on the Trojans here in the third period, while the Rough Riders just have 2. Checking into the ball game will be Dylan Cornwell. Barber will go to the bench. So the and 1 coming up for Derek Kelly. He's 1 of 4 on the night, 7 points. And a 4-point ball game, huge free throw, and he misses it. And Dave went over the back there, but they get it tipped back out to Miller. And here's Ruggles with the top of the key. Right side it goes to Mitchell on the wing. Kicks it back out. Ruggles working against Kelly. Drives inside. Gets back out. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Didn't take the 3. Back out to Ruggles.
He's got to take him.
Here's Allmeyer. Shot fake gets into the elbow. Shots up and it rolls and goes. Mitchell with 24. Or excuse me, Allmeyer with 24. Timeout on the floor. 20 seconds left here in the third. It's 48-42 Trojans. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
Rough Riders with the basketball here, and it's stolen away by Webb. And then Webb has it stolen by Barber, but Sean Pauly's going to run this one down. Then Barber knocks it away again, and it goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Barber all over the place. 48-42 Trojans, 10.9 seconds left here. Ruggles, Allmeyer, Webb, Gunderson, and Pauly on the floor for the Trojans. Williams, Cornwell, Billiter, Kelly, and Day out there for the Rough Riders. Here's Allmeyer. Down to 6 seconds. 5. Across the timeline. Skip pass off to Pauly. Down the corner, Rayburn wide open. 3. Can't get it to go, and that's going to end the third period. 48-42. Trojans lead it by 6 going into the fourth. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Starting something new can be challenging. At Mid-Plains Community College, we see what it takes to build your dreams and through our educational instruction, make them a reality. Whether you're looking to learn a new skill that can take your professional career to the next level, or you're looking to change your life through our educational offerings, you can build a successful future. Spring registration is open with classes beginning on January 13th. Enroll today and begin transforming your future at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you along with Kevin Martin. We are entering the fourth quarter between the Southwest Rough Riders and the Cambridge Trojans. The Trojans lead at 48-42. It'll be Southwest. Williams, Billiter, Barber, Nelson, and Day out there for the Rough Riders. Webb, Allmeyer, Mitchell, Pauly, and Ruggles out there for the Trojans. I don't know if Ruggles has went out tonight. Here is Billiter with it, guarded by Allmeyer. Drives inside, loses the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Well, stays with the Rough Riders, I guess. Somebody from the Trojans must touch it. I didn't see that happen. Billiter gets it into Williams. Back up top, Barber, guarded by Webb. Trying to get it to Billiter on the inbounds, and Barber drives inside, and it's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
Good defense there by Sean Pauly. Full court press coming from the Rough Riders. Ruggles gets it into Webb, right back to Ruggles. Get passed back over to Webb. He'll bring it up the floor, gets to half court, throws it up to Allmeyer on a break here. Allmeyer's going to take the three, buries it. He is red hot tonight, a career high 27 points for Brady Allmeyer.
Anytime he can walk into one, it's going in.
51-42 now, a 9-point game. Here's Kelly working against Pauly. Shots up, won't go. Rebound Williams. He's going to be fouled on the rebound. Well, if that's Mitchell, he's done. And it is.
That kind of hurts. He was playing well.
Mitchell fouls out with 4 points tonight. So Southwest with the basketball underneath their own basket. Going to go down the line right in the free throw line to get it into Kelly. Back out to Williams. Williams back in for Barber. Moves through his hands, but right in the hands of Kelly. He turns, shoots, can't get the shot to go. Barber with the rebound, puts it up and in. Barber's got 10. 51-44, 7-point lead for the Trojans, and Webb threw it away. I don't know where he was throwing that to. He threw that so far out in front of Ruggles that I don't know how Ruggles even got a hand on it. So Southwest with the chance to cut the lead here. A minute gone out of the fourth. Up the floor comes to Kelly. Backdoor pass inside to Nelson. He misses the shot.
He missed a gimme.
And gets his own rebound. Misses it again.
Gimme.
Kelly misses
Three
it.
gimmies.
Barber, and we're going to have a foul here. It's on the Trojans.
Boy, if you're Southwest, you got to make those at this point in the game.
Sean Pauly picks up his first foul of the ball game. Braden Miller back into the ball game. Sean Pauly will go out. Southwest with the basketball underneath their own basket. Going to come with the line right down the free throw lane. And Barber's going to get it into Williams. Williams hands it off to Billiter. Picked up by Allmeyer now. Back to Williams. Back to Billiter. Skip pass over to Barber. Inside it goes to Kelly. Turnaround jumpers up short. Rebound Rayburn. Rayburn throws it out to Ruggles, who wasn't looking, and it's stolen away here by Williams. And now we got a jump ball called. Trojan basketball. Man. Webb with two bad passes here, and he's usually one of the most sure-handed passers the Trojans have. He's just getting a little crazy right now. Webb right back to Ruggles, and he just barely got inbounds.
Yeah, he did.
Here's Allmeyer up the floor to Rayburn. And travel by Rayburn.
Cambridge has got to understand here that Southwest is just sinking this back and sinking this back and sinking this back. They don't have to get in a hurry because they're not pressuring them. They're just asking them to turn it over, and they are.
Williams gets it into Billiter right in the middle of the lane. Shots up and in. And a foul on Miller. Billiter now with 15 for the Rough Riders. Miller picks up his fourth. We already have Braxton Mitchell fouling out of the ball game. Rayburn's got 4, now Miller's got 4. 51-46, 5-point ball game. Billiter with a chance to cut the lead down to 4. Shots on the way. He misses it. Rebound by Kelly, though. Throws it off Webb. It goes right in the hands of Miller. Miller back to Webb. A rare miss from Houston Billiter from the charity stripe. Webb up to Rayburn. Rayburn driving inside. Knocked to the floor. No foul called. Kelly has the ball. Here comes Billiter. Billiter on the left wing. Going to drive inside. Works in against Miller. Shots up and in. Billiter was 17, and the Rough Riders are back within 3. Webb.
Take your time. They're just
up
going
the
to
floor. They find Miller. Backdoor pass to Allmeyer. Short corner shots on the way. Missed it. Rebound Barber. Chance to tie for the Rough Riders. Cut the lead to one or tie here. 5:42 left in the game. 51-48. Trojans lead by 3. Barber drives. Short corner shots on the way. Missed it. Rebound Kelly. Back out to Barber. Another one's on the way. Missed it. Rebound. Nobody boxed it out, but it's tipped back to Webb, who's coming down the floor. He's going to go down the right side of the lane. Missed the shot. Miller tips out the rebound, and it's going to be off Williams and out of bounds.
Whoa.
Good hustle by Williams. I thought he might have got there, but he didn't quite. And it's going to be Trojan basketball underneath their own basket here. Timeout by Southwest. We'll take one with them. 51-48. We got a ball game here. 5:21 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
That would hurt.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florman back here with you. All with Kevin Martin. Excuse me, we got 5:21 left in the game. Trojan basketball underneath their own basket. Here on the near side, they lead at 51-48. They were up by as many as 11 3 times tonight. Webb gets it into Rayburn. On the left wing, going to drive. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. Up top to Webb. Right side, Allmeyer. He's got a career high 27 already. Webb for 3. Got it. Huge shot from Maverick Webb, and he's got 10.
That's a big shot. Big shot.
Williams off to Billiter. Back up the floor. It's Owen today. Almost lost it. He gets it back. Williams back up top to Billiter. Driving inside, almost taken away by Ruggles. Billiter. Shots up, won't go. And we got a foul on Kelly. Rayburn pulled down the rebound, was fouled by Derek Kelly. First team foul on the Rough Riders here. It's Kelly's second. Trojans have 3 fouls here in the fourth. Webb. Up the floor to Rayburn, now to Ruggles. Back to Webb. He'll bring it across the timeline, middle of the floor, working against Billiter. Gets it off to Allmeyer. But even wide open. He's got 30. 30 points for Brady Allmeyer. School record's 46. He still has a chance at that. He's a ways away, but Williams off to Billiter. And Ruggles caught an elbow there, but he's all right. Rayburn back up top to Williams. Working against Allmeyer. Drives inside, kicks it out to Billiter. Billiter from the corner, wide open 3, buries it.
Well, Creighton's cramping, I think. Yeah, he's cramping. I hope, yeah.
Yeah, they're working on him right there, so take a timeout here. 4:10 left in the ball game. 57-51 Trojans. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett as someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103. 340-6103.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
Radio 102.1 KZMC. Creighton Ruggles still down on the floor. He's getting up now. He's been having a cramp in his right leg. And lucky for the Trojans, it's a timeout called by Southwest, so he can come back in. He doesn't have to leave the ball game if they can get him. If they can get that cramp worked out.
I don't think he's ready.
They're going to put him up on the stage and work on that leg some more. Yeah. And into the ball game comes Gavin Gunderson for the Trojans. This is big because Ruggles is one of the best ball handlers for the Trojans. Here's Allmeyer with it. Skip pass over to Webb. Webb up the floor, gets it to Gunderson on the right wing. Back up top to Webb. Halfway gone through the fourth quarter. Trojans lead it. Here's a 3 from Rayburn. Can't get it to go. Miller with the rebound. Right. Does not come down with it. Tips it in. 4 points for Braden Miller. His first field goal tonight. Couldn't have come at a better time if you're a Trojan fan. 59-51. Up the floor, Kelly. Driving inside, throws it to Nelson. It goes off Nelson's hands and out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball.
Big couple possessions here. You get under 4, everything matters.
Here's Allmeyer. 3:40 left in the game, 59-51. They drop back, Allmeyer driving inside, and he's going to be fouled. Southwest has got to get a little bit of fouls here so they can put the Trojans on the line if they need to. Trent Williams picks up his third. Gunderson to inbound it. Looking for Webb in the backcourt, working against Billiter. He'll bring it back across the timeline. Hands it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer already got a career-high 30 points tonight. Here's Rayburn for 3 from the top of the key. He got it.
Big shot.
His first 3 of the night. He's got 9 points now. And the Trojans are back up by 9, 62-51. Down the floor, Nelson going to drive in against Miller. Miller with 4 fouls. Can't get the shot to go. Nelson can't. Rayburn with the rebound. Out to Webb. Webb quickly down the floor. Off to Allmeyer. Floaters on the way and in. 32 for Brady Allmeyer tonight. 3:04 left in the game. We got a timeout on the floor. I think this one was taken by the Trojans. 64-51. Trojans are up by 13 with less than 3 minutes to go. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Brad's mind is blown.
Just found out I can add any kind of cheese to my Runza sandwich. Swiss, American, pepper jack.
You're in charge of the cheese.
I'm my own man now.
A big cheese.
Gonna start making my own decisions.
The chief chooser of cheese.
Yes, please.
So much power. Get your next Runza sandwich made to order. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. 64-51. Trojans now up by 13. It was just a 2-point ball game a minute ago, but the Trojans have went off mostly behind the scoring of Brady Allmeyer, who has career-high 32 points here tonight. Southwest, not surprisingly, led by Houston Billiter with 20. Billiter's got the ball. We're at 3 minutes left in the game. Trojans up by 13. Barber back to Billiter. Billiter top of the key. Going to think about the 3. Didn't take it. Gets it to Barber on the right wing. Barber working against Gunderson. Gets inside. Gets it to Williams. Starts to throw it to Kelly. Taken away. And Webb legs it up to Allmeyer. He's got 34. An incredible night for Brady Allmeyer. Here's Billiter down the lane. Puts it up and in, and he's fouled. I think Miller's fouled out of the ball game. Foul is on, number 23, Braden Miller, his 5th. That's the second Trojan to foul out. He fouls out with 4 points, got 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
River Valley Services, Samway Floor, Covering and Furniture, Talk with Johns, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Bureau Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Services, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, and Lockenauer Jones Mortuary. Your sponsors tonight.
Billiter hit the free throw line, so with 2 guys out with foul trouble and Ruggles out with a cramp, Trojans are down on numbers right now. Sean Pauly checked into the ball game. He's been playing pretty well for the Trojans, though. Gunderson with it. Comes back up top. This is Webb off to Allmeyer on the right wing. Trojans will use some clock here. Allmeyer drives. Another floater on the way. Can't get this one to go. Rebound Billiter. Trojans up by 12, 66-54. Billiter. Got to drive inside. Got away with a little bit of a push off of the rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to belong to Southwest.
They don't have time now. They got to get a shot and get it up.
2:04 left in the ballgame. Timeout. Trojans will take one with them. 66-54. Trojans by 12. 2:04 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
First Central Bank.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, Member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florm, Kevin Martin back here with you. Southwest got the ball. Derek Kelly gets the inbound. Give it back to Billiter. 3 from the corner. Off the back of the rim. Rebound Williams. He throws it back out, and there's Allmeyer with it. Allmeyer heading down the floor, down the left side. Lays it up and in, and he's fouled by Billiter. Allmeyer with 36 points. A chance to make it 37. Billiter picks up his third.
I don't think I can count the runouts that Brady's had tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot.
Looking to make, he's got 36, looking to make it 37 here. And make it a 15-point lead, and he does it. A career high 37 points for Brady Allmeyer. School record 46, a minute 49 left. Can he get it? Paxton Ross holds it. Took it away from Wade Vance. And they get it to Williams, middle of the floor, shopping in. Trenton Williams, he's got 9 for the Rough Riders. Allmeyer to Rayburn. Up the floor comes Pauly, and Pauly traveled. Looks like Creighton Ruggles is not checking in yet, but he's set by coach. He's moving now. See if he can get back in the ball game. A minute 33 left. Trojans up by 13.
Southwest got to go. They're just looking around, and they got to go.
Barber with it. 1:28 left in the game. They want Billiter, but somebody else has got to score besides him. Barber gets it off to Billiter. Thought about the 3. Now takes it. Rushed it a little bit. Derek Kelly with the rebound. Back out to Billiter. 3 on the way again. Missed this one. Rebound Williams. His shot's up. Won't go. And now we got a foul. It's going to be on Nelson. Nelson's going to pick up his second.
You don't have 20 seconds to be picky when you're down like this.
Nope.
They got to take shots.
A minute 11 left in the ball game. I don't think we'll see Ruggles again here. Colin Day checks in. Nelson goes to the bench. 69-56, Trojans by 13. And Barber also goes out. And here's Webb with it. Webb working up the floor, gets it to Rayburn. Rayburn is going to be fouled by Billiter. His 4th.
Foul number 21, Houston Billiter, his 4th.
And that'll send Rayburn to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the night. He is 2 of 2. On the season, he was 52% coming into the game, but that was after the Maywood Hayes Center. Well, he did not shoot well. I think he went 3 of 10, or he missed 10 free throws up there. I think, or 7. He was 3 of 10, yes. And Rayburn hits this one. You won't see him miss 7 free throws in a game very often. I think that's going to end it. Probably for the night. It's 70-56 with a minute 4 left. Game's not over, but in essence, it might be. Rayburn, second free throw. Got it on the shooter's roll right there. He's got 11 for the Trojans. Billiter bringing it up for the Rough Riders. A minute left in the game. 71-56. Billiter for 3. Can't get it to go. Barber with the rebound. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Kelly pulls it out. Gets it to Billiter. 3 on the way. Got it. Billiter, 26. I don't know what his career high is, but he's got 26 tonight. And we have a timeout by the Rough Riders. 71-59, 12-point lead for the Trojans. 48 seconds left. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.9 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location. Same kind and caring faces and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too. 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florm, Kevin Martin back here with you. Rayburn gets it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer's going to be fouled by Williams. Williams picks up his 4th. Him and Billiter both with 4. Allmeyer will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's got 37 points on the night. Trying to add to that right here.
I don't think I would foul him.
No.
I think they had better options.
He's only missed 2 free throws all season. He was 12 of 13 coming into the night. Missed his first one tonight and hasn't missed since. until now.
Jinx.
Allmeyer. Bilter back into the ball game for the Rough Riders. Allmeyer still at the free throw line. Got one more to come. Trying to make it 38 points. Right after Paxton Ross did that 46 against Alma, Preston Carball went off for 35 the next time they played Alma. Here's Billeter up the floor. 42 seconds left. Looking for the three. Gets it off to Williams. Back to Billeter. Going to take the three from the volleyball spiky line and buries it. 29 for Houston Billeter. Allmeyer up the floor. Gets inside. Looking there, he's going to be fouled by Kelly. So Allmeyer back to the free throw line.
Fouls on number 15, Derek Kelly, his third team.
Eight of 10 on the night, 80% so far tonight, and making another one. He's got 39. Not very often, Kevin, you see somebody make 40 points in the game, and if Allmeyer makes his free throw, he's got it. He's got it. 40 points for Brady Allmeyer. Billeter bringing it up, 74-62, a 12-point lead. Billeter for a three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Gets his own rebound, puts the three up again. Off the backboard, got it. 32. We get to see a couple of guys hitting it out, and Barber's going to foul Allmeyer, and that's going to be his fourth. And Allmeyer back to the line to shoot two more with 13 seconds left.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Yeah, 40 and 32, opposing teams.
72 points, almost as much as the Trojans have altogether just between them two.
Pretty good night for those fellas.
And I think Allmeyer will probably add to that with these free throws here. 41. Hit the free throws down the stretch. He's went 5 of 6 here in the closing minutes. 10-point lead for the Trojans with 13 seconds left. Make it 11. 42 points for Brady Allmeyer. Great night. Here's Billeter. He's got 32. The only reason it's overshadowed is because Allmeyer's got 42. Back to Billeter. Looking for 35. Misses it. Rebound Gunderson. He'll hand it off to Rayburn, and that's going to do it. They're going to just stand there and run out the clock. 76-65. A great ball game. The Trojans pick up an 11-point win. Let's take a break. We'll be back here with your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco-Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham, Kevin Martin back here with you as the Trojans have picked up the win over Southwest Rough Riders by a final score of 76-65. And they got a score to pass along to you. Maywood, Hayes Center, and Paxton tied at 39. They just went to overtime in the championship game up there in the opening round of the holiday tournament for Paxton. Maywood, Hayes Center, and Paxton went. Maywood beat them 42-39. They're tied at 39 after 3 here tonight. Let's talk about this ball game. The Rough Riders, let's give you their stats here tonight. Jacob Barber with 10 points tonight. Trenton Williams with 9. Derek Kelly with 7. He was 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Houston Billiter with amazing 32 points tonight, 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. Michael Nelson had 6. Alex Lashley with 1. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Trojans tonight, Braxton Mitchell had 4. Creighton Ruggles with 5. He was 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Maverick Webb with 10. Hodge Rayburn with 11. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Braden Miller with 4. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And, of course, the Trojans led by Brady Allmeyer's 42 points. An amazing. Only the second time I've seen 40 points scored in a game. And, 42 for Brady Allmeyer tonight, 11 of 13 from the charity stripe. Trojans go 18 of 27, 67% here from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah.
And as I said, I am Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Clay, what an amazing night for Brady Allmeyer. It seemed like everything he threw up was going in.
Yeah, holy smokes. That was fun to watch. Got himself going with a couple, fast break layups early. We've kind of said when he sees a few of those go in, you better get out because they're all going to start going in, and they did. Holy smokes. Fun to watch. Did it kind of, all 3 levels. He had a few pull-ups. Hit the threes, had some fast break layups, had some half court, where he just broke the defense down and scored. And then, we know if we get into a close one in the fourth quarter, he'll hit those free throws. So just an awesome night. He's been putting in, a lot of big games where he hasn't scored like that. I don't know if I ever expected, something to start with a 4, but, we kind of knew there was a big breakout coming, and that was awesome.
And, he shot 11 of 13 from the free throw line. He'd only missed 1 coming into tonight. Now he's got 3 misses on the season, just shooting phenomenal from the charity stripe.
Yeah, he is. He takes great pride in that. He kind of wants to be our guy who will ice the games at the end, when they're close. And, he kind of gives the other guys a hard time. It's just not that hard. You just step up there and knock them down. And, some of the other guys think that's kind of funny. But, awesome night from him. They were very game all night. We kind of said that. We said, let's go play at a high level, which I thought we did offensively. Maybe not as much defensively, but let's see if they're ready to play at a high level. And they did. They moved the ball really, really well. They found their shooters. They hit shots when they were open. And so we needed every bit of, the big offensive night that we had.
Yeah, Houston Billiter had 32 for them, and the only reason that's not the top story of the night is because of Brady Allmeyer hitting 42. But Billiter, you held him to 11 points in the first half, and then he came out in the second half, 21 points there. He had a pretty good game for the Rough Riders.
Yeah, he's tough to stop. They did some different things in the second half against our zone just to find more looks for him, and he's one of those kids who's just going to hunt shots, and he, kind of ran to the ball and came off some handoffs, and we thought we were in a decent spot, and he's still cashed it. So he's a tough matchup, a unique challenge. That we've kind of gone to this press and this zone, and it was kind of a tough adjustment tonight. We thought we had a good plan as far as having our wings play a little higher, and they did a nice job of adjusting, especially to come out in that second half and kind of punch us in the mouth right out of halftime. But we're still excited about how our defense has played recently. We still think that there's some good things we can do with our press and with our zone. We maybe need to consider switching it up a little bit more. Just to make a team think about which way are they going to go. But yeah, offensively, it was just all clicking. I think every guy who played dang near had a attack to the hoop where they had a really good jump stop and a really good finish, or a really nice, Braxton had that nice reverse. So I was really excited about that. And we just need to continue to build on that offense and now add, a little better defensive effort in.
A couple of other guys that played well for you offensively, Hodge Rayburn and Maverick Webb. Hodge, another guy, really good at free throw shooting. Now, he did miss 7 the other night against Maywood Hayes Center, but that's a rarity, and he did not miss tonight. He was 4-4, perfect 4-4 from the free throw line. Got a little bit of foul trouble, so he had to set tonight, so held to 11 points, but still a pretty good night for him.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. When a guy scores 42, you spend most of your focus on that, rightfully so. But, we got 3 guys into double figures tonight,
yes,
which was great as well. And Creighton was kind of dealing with those cramps. It was kind of all night, and we were hoping we could just, eke it out to the end. And, obviously he went down there, and that was no fun. That calf was pretty balled up. But Mav and Hodge did a really nice job attacking the hoop. Both found, timely threes as well off of kickouts. So I was pumped about that. Braden Miller, like I said, had some big plays, made a few free throws and then had that nice little putback. So we got great contributions. Sometimes it's easy to just say, kind of one-man show, but got great contributions from everybody. I thought Sean came in and played nice again. I thought Gavin gave us big minutes, just being very solid, doing what we needed him to do defensively, and getting a few big rebounds. And Braxton, it was nice to see him have a nice second half there with those 4 points, the put back in the nice drive.
Yeah, I was going to say, you had some guys step up. Braxton Mitchell did some good things tonight before he fouled out. And then, when it came crunch time and Ruggles went down, you already had Miller and Mitchell sitting on the bench. Well, Sean Pauly and Gavin Gunderson come in, and they played solid. I mean, they helped you get the big win.
Yeah, they really did. They didn't try to do too much. They just kept it pretty simple. We got sped up at times, but when it came crunch time, we slowed ourselves down. We played at our pace, and we did some really good things.
3 big games coming up next week. I believe you've got Medicine Valley, Sutherland, and Maxwell. So talk about Medicine Valley first. Tuesday night coming here back home again. So talk about the Medicine Valley ball game.
Yeah, huge game. Obviously just because it's the next game. Obviously because it's an RPAC East game, it's big. But also, we're getting close to conference tournament time. Conference seeding, it comes out at the end of next week. They're a team who's got a very similar record to us, just like tonight, where we could end up on either side of them with a win or a loss. So it's one that we really need to be focused for. Just a dangerous team. They kind of play similar to us, or similar to how we've been playing defensively with the flying around and the trying to kind of create a little bit of chaos. They have a lot of young guys who've played a lot of basketball already. Kids who were starting as freshmen last year who are now sophomores. The Brown kid, the lefty, he can really score. He can really shoot. Einspar, it seems like every time I'm checking one of their box scores, he's right in the mix for the leading scorer. They got Tice Pate, shoots the ball really well. I'm forgetting one. Oh, Robley.
Too.
Yeah, Robley. He's really good all around. He can attack the hoop. He can shoot outside. Similar to his brother. And then the biggest challenge is going to be they got a really good post player. He's a little bit undersized, but he's used to being undersized. Brody Senfinside is just a monster on the glass. That's the other thing I always see when I check the box score is it'll say Senf led him in rebounds with 19 or something crazy. So that's going to be a big challenge for us to get him off the glass. And also make him catch it far away from the hoop, because if he catches it, on the block, he's got kind of a nice array of post moves, and he'll make it really, really tough on you. So they're a big challenge. They don't go super deep into their bench, but those 5 are used to just playing all game and flying around and creating havoc. So it could be another one like this, or I could see it being a grinded out 35-37 game too. I could see it going either way. Kind of just depends on if either team is hitting shots, or if either team is not ready to go, and we have to make sure that's not us. We got to make sure that we're as ready as we were tonight, and then add in the defense and hopefully have a good night.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight, and let's go get another one on Tuesday night.
Yeah, sounds good, Trent.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here from Cambridge on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Samway floor covering and furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring, with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk, plus beautiful design.